A nonprofit organization is celebrating 44 years of service to the special needs community.
TERI is what it's called. It works to empower those with special needs across their lifespan through programs focused on life quality. And joining us in studio to talk more about what they do is Chief Development Officer Dan DeSager. Dan, great to see you. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
Sure. Tell us about the organization. Tell us what you guys do and who you're able to help out.
Yeah, well, TERI is an acronym. It stands for Training, Education, Resource Institute. And in 1980, 44 years ago, Cheryl Kilmer, the founder, started pulling kids out of institutions. She was a graduate and was appalled that was the best options that they had, was to institutionalize kids. 44 years later, there's obviously been a lot of progress in our society, but we have a long way to go. But TERI has about 20 different programs across 6 different pillars of care. We touch about 500 different families in San Diego, mostly in North County and Orange County.
Wow, and what kind of programs are specifically offered there?
So what's very unique about TERI is that it's really a lifespan of care. So we have early intervention programs for 2-year-olds that get a diagnosis, and that sends a family into a tailspin. And so we can come alongside and help them understand, what are some next steps and what are some great plans for them. We've got 2 schools for special needs, and then when the kids age out at either 18 or 22, that's when the big gap happens in California. And we've got adult programs, whether it's equestrian therapy, arts. We have a TERI Players that's going to have a big performance. They've got a band, and they're doing really great. We just moved in 150 of our students into a new performing arts center at the TERI Campus of Life. And that was a good day to see their faces boom.
Yeah.
Now they're the rock stars on a big stage with 200-seat theater. And it's a pretty amazing program.
Give us an idea of the kind of special needs that we're talking about here and what options would be out there if not for programs like this.
Well, it's really the full spectrum. And, autism disorder is kind of the general umbrella name these days. But there's just so many needs out there. And the truth is, in California, across the nation, the diagnosis rates are going up. And unfortunately, in California, 56% of the agencies are either putting people on waiting lists or reducing services. So TERI has a very strong presence in San Diego. They made a very ambitious decision to build a 20-acre campus, triple the amount of services that we can offer, and really be a beacon and give hope to a lot of these special needs families that they just need.
If this wasn't here, could they do?
There are some great agencies in San Diego, but everybody's dealing with the same thing, which is a high labor shortage. We've got 70 open recs, so if you have a big heart and you want to work, come to TERI. But we also, the need is high, and so when the gap is growing, it's tough. I really have a lot of respect for families doing the best they can. No shortage of love, but there is a lot of support that's necessary.
Yeah. You've obviously given so much to the community. You kind of alluded to maybe some volunteer opportunities. What do you guys need from the community?
There are. We do have long-term volunteers. If somebody wants to be able to come in maybe every week, there's opportunities to serve. Whether that's an instructor, an assistant in one of the art classes, ceramics. Maybe they want to work at the equestrian center, although that one fills up pretty quickly. And then we have companies come out and do service days. We have 12 group homes. They're always in need of some kind of fun, and so we just had a couple of big groups out doing maintenance, painting, all kinds of things, and everybody goes away with a big feeling of what in their heart.
It's got to be rewarding just to give and to be a part of that as well. Give us an idea of the long-term vision you guys have. So you've been doing it for 44 years. What's the long-term look?
We're right in the middle of a big one. So the TERI Campus of Life is a 20-acre facility. We just opened our 4th building. We've got about 5 to go. So we're about $40 million into it, about $50 million to go. It's all privately funded. And so we are looking for those donors that want to make transformative gifts. We've been so grateful for the community of San Diego because we have found a very broad base. Obviously, there's never enough. But I think what we're really about is that our community, think about it, everybody says mainstream special needs folks into the community. We actually have a community. Our goal is to flip the script. And so we have social enterprises on our campus. We've got an incredible Counting Grounds cafe. We packing out the theater with concerts. We had a tribute band last week that was packed out all 200 seats. All of those social enterprises integrate the activity on the campus, but those funds go right back into our programs. So there's a lot of work to do. We're excited to share the story, and it's great to talk more about it. anybody can get out to TERIcampusoflife.org or campusoflife.org and learn more.
Yeah, I know we have some information on our website as well. I'm just curious, real quick, before we let you go, how does it make you feel to do this work?
You know, it doesn't matter how hard your day is, because, you know, you can hang out with some of these guys and you come away better.
Yeah.
We say they don't have special needs, they have special gifts. And, you know, that's what they really truly experience is. And usually it strips away a lot of the nonsense that we deal with. And what you get is a pure person, whatever their ability. And that makes it for a good day, too.
Definitely.
Pretty wonderful.
Thanks for being here. We really appreciate your time and sharing more about TERI. It's an incredible organization.
Oh, thank you so much.
Dan, thank you. We got more information again on our website, fox5sandiego.com, if you want to get involved and help some folks out. We appreciate it, Dan. Thanks.
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 All right.